haunted chandelier warehouse with you guys. I've actually been thinking about this show all day. I did get really dressed up for you. Thank you. Yeah. Well, they say, you guys have heard this, right? You should dress for the job that you want, right? And I want to be your dad. I don't know about you guys. I have been having a little bit of trouble picking out outfits since they let us back out of our homes. Like when I get dressed in the morning, I always am trying to look like a rude barista. I don't know if that's relatable. I think I'm landing a little closer to saddest gal in a tech startup. She eats lunch alone. She throws a lot of themed birthday parties. You guys are allowed to laugh. I wrote that joke and I bought this outfit. I know what we're dealing with. I know when most people look at me, they're just like, damn, she looks comfortable. She probably knows a little something about Teddy Roosevelt. I do. If anyone wants to talk about, we'll do it later. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. I had a really big year. I actually just lost 20 pounds. That was pretty good. Oh yeah, thank you. Gained it back. Definitely gained it back. A little extra too. I just want to make sure you guys knew when to clap. You passed. You nailed that one. I also got married last year. That is true. Yeah, thank you guys. It was a very, very fun wedding. And actually, are we mostly unmarried here? Clap if you're not married. Okay, cool. You guys, I'm going to give you a joke, a comic you've never heard of, to do at your wedding. Put this in your pocket, save it for later. And it gets funnier and funnier the older and older that you get, and the longer that you date your partner before you get married. It gets funnier and funnier. Take the last hour of your reception, right? Go up to every single one of your guests, tall and small. Tell them how excited you are to lose your virginity. That's a good joke, yeah. If you're not laughing, you're not picturing a 35-year-old woman going up to her family and friends, being like, I'm finally gonna get it in there. I went right up to my husband's Nana. I was like, I hope we try position. I'm gonna give you guys just a second. I feel like some of you just learned that I married a man. It's alright, process it any way you need to. I'm not a lesbian, I just know I'd be a good one. People have been calling me gay since I was like 15. I get it, I totally do. I just always want to know their reason, you know? I don't know if it's because my voice is a little bit deeper, or because I think this is a Friday night outfit, or because I own enough hammers that I have a favorite one. You know? Just something about me. I think it's because people forget, you know, that you can like boy stuff and you can also like boy stuff. You know? You can do both. Sorry I look directly at you, sir. I only pick a point on the wall and I got lost. I do have a husband. We're a man. He's a man. We're a man. He's a man. Woo, boy, gonna have to talk about that in therapy. He is a man. We are in love. We're both straight, and that's our relationship. I don't even know what I was going to say about him now. No, this is what it is. My husband's a bit of a sweetie pie. I don't know if that's relatable. Like, he's a little too pure for this world. Like, when he eats Ben & Jerry's ice cream, he calls it Benjamin and Gerald's. He's laughed about that for 9 years, you guys. 9 years. We were walking through our neighborhood the other day. I live in New York City. We're just taking a walk. And I noticed him, and he's like waving at the flower shop lady, and he's doing finger guns to the pizza guy, you know? Like, he's doing fist bump to the homeless guy. And I'm like, I am married to Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Like, I just started falling behind him, like, there he goes, that simple smiling man boy. That's my husband. I'm not gay, I'm just still married to a colorful top, you know what I mean? I was home the other night, and he got really excited because I'm not normally home during the week. He's like, Emily, you're here, can we do a movie night? And I was like, sure, pal, and you get to pick the movie, you know, because I didn't want him to get too scared. And he picked Dallas Buyers Club. Sounds like some of you guys are familiar with this movie. If you're not, it's about the AIDS crisis in America. It is not a movie for sweetie pies. We get about halfway through, I look over at my husband, he's silently crying, both eyes. And he just says to me, I thought this movie was going to be about buying cattle. man, though, because he's a big boy. I don't know if you guys believe in old souls. He's just brand new. You know? Our wedding was fun, though. Planning the wedding was not the best. Has anybody here planned a wedding? Yeah. No one's ever excited. No one's ever like, I did. You know? It's just like, that's happened to me before. It's not a good time because everybody wants to get involved, like your family, your friends, your parents, the mailman. Everybody's trying to get their fingies in there, right? But they don't actually want to be helpful. They just want to have opinions, you know? And it was a little weird for me, honestly, because my dad is kind of dead to me, you know? He's actually dead to you guys, too. He's dead. Yeah. So I had to father the bride myself, you know? I set a mirror on venue tours. I was like, I am sorry, kiddo. We cannot afford all that. I had to get married out in the backyard. You know what I mean? Some of you guys hate this. I'm not going to stop. My dad actually died when I was a kid, and my best friend convinced me that he became a ghost. Yeah. That's the right reaction. She told me that every time my bedroom door creaked open, that was my dad coming to say goodnight to me. Have you guys ever been comforted by your own fear? It's a wild ride. Every time I heard a noise in my entire house, I'd be like, Dad! I shouldn't joke about this though. I really shouldn't, because half of you hate it, and also because it did hit our community really hard when he died. Because we had the only house in the neighborhood with a pool. He died in July. It's like, how long do you wait? Till next summer, I would recommend. Alright, I'll stop now. I will stop. I'll move on. I'll stop digging myself deeper. Like down where my dad is. We can talk about my husband some more. You guys liked him. Or the concept of him. You're like, we still think you're gay. We're trying to figure out if we're going to have kids, which is really tough, you know, because I think he'd be such a good mom, you know. I do want to do that for him. I just can't picture it, right? You guys have done me for 6 minutes. You can't picture it either. Like, all my shirts have buttons. Where would the baby go? I don't know. I think the only fun thing for me about being pregnant would be being a gray-haired pregnant woman, right? Just freaking people out. Just being like, Trevor's already 15. I'm really not getting married in there. I don't know why that's my pregnant voice. I feel like that's what I'll sound like. Okay, so I don't know if this is a real thing. Have you guys heard of this? Have you heard that if you wait too long to have a baby, all the eggs you have left are duds? Is that real, or do people just say it to women that look like me? Is that a real thing? Because they do. And now, okay, so right now I have an IUD. Do we know what that is? Hell yes. Okay, if you don't know what that is, it's a little piece of plastic and metal that I'm hoping will make my dreams come true. I'm not sure. So I have one, and the beautiful thing about an IUD is while it's up there, nothing comes out. There's no babies, there's no period, there's nothing. You're just walking through the world like a man. It's fantastic. You're just not even worried. You're just like, what if I fucked that person? And it's great. But now I'm a little worried about when I get the IUD removed, that it's going to be like that scene in The Shining, you know? They have blood in the elevators, and then those two twins are standing there. And those are my last 2 eggs. And they're just like, come play with us, Daddy. Danny's actually my husband's name, so I think that's why I'm having the nightmares. But okay, you hate about half of what I think, and that's fun for me. A lot of women my age end up having to do IVF. Do you know what that is? Yes, okay. If you guys don't know what it is, it's something I can't afford. And apologies, that's a lot of lady acronyms. So NBA, MLB, IRA, I respect IVF, I get why people do it, but I don't think it's for me, because if I'm going to spend $50,000 on something that probably won't work, I'd rather try to clone my dog. Yeah, I know that I'm like moments away from being able to have a kid, I just don't feel ready. Like, is that relatable? A couple people? Okay. Like, okay, this is a pretty hip crowd. Did you guys know that there are 23-year-old moms? I saw it on TikTok. I think it's real. I'm worried about it. Like, I've lived in New York since I graduated college. When I was 23, if I could make it home without waking up drunk in Coney Island, that was a big day. Like my food pyramid, when when I was 23, bottom layer, pizza. Every other layer, whiskey, 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 juice. If I'm being honest. Because some of you guys are pulling away from me. I didn't use it as a pizza topping, it was more of a nightcap. The rest of you guys are like, that's not true, you're so okay. Still so okay. But we do need to decide, right? You guys understand science, you can see me. Like, if we actually get really quiet, we can hear my uterus in closing time. Gather all your jackets and move it to the exits. All right, not many semisonic fans, but that is my time. My name's Emily Walsh.